I think that's a really great question that all parents have to struggle with, not just with money, but with everything with your kids, right? And so I think ultimately, I think the answer is a little bit of both. So you do what you can to set them up with a base and a background and some understanding of things, and ideally an openness and communication with you about whatever it might be. You try to establish a base for them, but then yes, it's always got to be their own journey. And no matter what we do as parents to guide them and set them up, they're going to go off on their own. They're going to make mistakes, they're going to have successes, and they're going to learn from those and figure out their own path and their own way. But hopefully you've established also that communication and that relationship, so then they come back and they're talking to you about it. You're able to provide advice and mentorship and guidance. And even if they make mistakes, hopefully that conversation you've had helps them learn from that mistake quicker. I think back to where I started. I think the answer, at least in my opinion, Arunjay, is a little bit of both.
Yeah, totally, Dominic. I think that's true for so many things in life, right? The middle path is kind of the way to go. But yeah, I think still that intentionality, it really does matter. And then they would figure it out. They would have to figure it out. And I think what's sad, in our generation now with helicopter parenting, there is this tendency to overdo and overcook, a lot of this, and I think that's something to be mindful of as well.
Thanks for watching. If you want to check out the full conversation, hit the link below to subscribe and get new episodes of the FI for Kids podcast every Thursday.